Hey guys, it's me. Sorry, I'm fiddling here with my webcam. How are you guys? Today is Wednesday, April the 30th. I just got in from the hospital for my 1 month follow-up with the nurse and dietitian. Everything went as planned. Everything is good. They're happy. My blood pressure is still great. Other than being freezing, everything's good. So I weighed in at the hospital at 205, which is pound and a half more than when I weigh at home. So at home I think I weigh 103 and a bit. But that's expected because you can't get naked at the hospital. So yeah, they were really pleased and really happy. I did take in my charts of food that I've been eating over the last 3 weeks, but really there's nothing to report except soup. Um, so they're not overly worried because I'm getting 1.5 liters of water in every single day, if not more. So I'm getting ready to move into the next phase next week. Being that today is Wednesday, I figured I'd start looking at things and see what recipes I can come up with next week. So a friend of mine gave me this little tool. Sorry, I'm just going to show it to you guys here. It's a meal planner. I don't know if you can see that. So it's got all the days of the week, and I basically selected different foods. So Monday and Tuesday I'm still on the soup diet, but Wednesday, see if I can scroll over here. Yep, so starting Wednesday I can eat a little bit more food. So I've selected different foods there. I don't know if you can see that. So some French toast, a banana. So those are some things that I'm going to be having. The great thing about this is got a shopping list as well, so I can write everything down. So if you guys want a copy of that, I didn't make it. A good friend of mine in the USA made this. She's a teacher and highly organized, so she sent this and I'm going to take advantage of it. Something else that I've been using, I don't know if your hospital is going to give you one of these. It's a little booklet. It's called, well, this is for Guelph, so that's where I had surgery, so the Guelph Bariatric Surgery Diet Guidelines. And it basically has a whole bunch of different recipes or different suggestions here that you can do and follow. As well in the back it has a little food record. I use MyFitnessPal, but if you wanted to do food planning, it's also good. There's a little square on the bottom there for you to track your fluids, so it's really good. Something else that's on there is the exercise, which I also track on MyFitnessPal. At this point, I am allowed to do exercise as per the nurse, but she said I can't do anything that would cause me to sweat. So I guess Zumba's out for the next little while still. And she basically said walking is pretty good. Try to intensify the walk. Maybe I could add some weights weights to my ankles and my wrists. But I think I'm just going to stick to my 45-minute walk, which some people have been extremely shocked that I walk for 45 minutes to an hour with my dog. I've been able to since I got out of the hospital, even on the liquids. So yes, I've been taking it easy and not like speed walking, but I've been able to manage a good 45-minute walk with my dog. So that hasn't been much of an issue. So I can continue with that until the doctor says I can go back to the gym on a more regular basis. Then I can resume my Zumba. What else did she tell me today? Not a whole lot. They just wanted to see how things were going, give me a little progress update on the walking. They wanted to see that I've lost weight and that I haven't had any complications with the stitches or anything else. So all is good. So I'm starting to get a lot of questions, mostly from friends, about how the surgery has gone, and so um, I'm gonna blog about it. I think some of the questions that I've gotten, I'm gonna start writing them down and then try to answer them for you on my vlog. So one that I can think about so far is if I've had any regrets. Keep in mind this is only 4 weeks out. I've lost 36 pounds. So far I don't have any regrets. I'm really happy with the surgery. It does mean sacrificing a lot, especially in the aspects of the social eating. So I am Latina, and for Latinos, food is everything. My husband's Arab. See the little name here in Arabic. And for them too, eating is a big social thing, and eating is just, there's no limits with eating. Let's just say that. So I've had to make some changes and some sacrifices, but everybody understands how important that is for me, to stay healthy. So everyone's been super supportive, and I am getting people rapping my knuckles if I want to stick anything into my mouth that I shouldn't. So I'm not gonna lie, I did try cake over the weekend. I didn't dump, which I'm kind of disappointed because I was hoping I was gonna dump, but I didn't. And I mean, I'm not a spoonful. I mean, I just tasted a little bit just to get the taste of it, and I was okay. What else? Oh, I do have a friend who had surgery around the same time, and she's been able to have a whole caramel cake, which is okay. I don't know if I'd be able. I'm still too afraid to try it. But anyways, because of my diabetes, I'm not even gonna go there. Um, so I'll stick to what the doctor has said. So yeah, so far no regrets. I'm feeling really good. Of course, you have to follow the recommendations from your doctors and your medical team. Make sure that you stay healthy. A few people at work have commented. Yes, I went back to work as well for 4 hours every day this week. But people at work have commented they thought I was going to look like sickly when I returned to work. But no, I've been taking really good care of myself. I've been walking, I've been taking my medication, and trying to stay hydrated as much as possible. So I love water, so I don't plan on changing that. So guys, if you are thinking about doing the surgery, you're going to have to think about all the good things that can come out of it versus all the sacrifices you have to make. Because in the end, I guess you have to make that decision. Do you want to be healthy, or do you want to eat? Um, so far I'm not having any complications. I'm super happy that I've done the surgery, and I'm looking forward to a new life in my journey here with weight loss. Another thing, another question that I did get asked this week is about children. So, funny enough, every time I go see my medical team, they keep telling me, Rebecca, make sure that you don't get pregnant. So I do have to tell my husband that I cannot get pregnant for 2 years. So, prior to having surgery, I've suffered from polycystic ovarian syndrome, or PCOS, probably since I probably have always had it, but it didn't really develop until 2012. Sorry, 2002. Holy, it's been 12 years. So in 2002, when I did originally gain 90 pounds that I've never been able to get rid of, uh, PCOS set in, and it just came in with a vengeance. So it just gave me all sorts of different symptoms. And with PCOS, one thing is that it's very difficult to get pregnant. It's not that you cannot, it's just very, very difficult to get pregnant because of all the stuff that's going on hormonally, as well as the cysts in your ovaries. You're not ovulating very often, and then when you do, it's kind of, anyways, I suggest that you do some research on PCOS. But anyways, pregnancy is very difficult. So with the surgery, the hormones over time regulate themselves, and PCOS should technically all disappear. In some cases it doesn't, but in the cases that it does, you become very fertile. So in terms of pregnancy, yes, you can get pregnant, but you have to wait at least 2 years in order for you to have a healthy baby. So that's the downside, but for someone who cannot get pregnant, or wants to really get pregnant, then this might be an avenue to explore as well, because it does help you with it. So that's the answer to that. I will put it down below in the question and answer section, just for that. I will blog about it a little bit later when I have a little bit more time as well. So keep the questions coming. I do appreciate it. I have had so much help through different social um, media avenues that I want to give back as well. So please don't feel shy about asking me questions. I'll answer them the best that I can, and honestly as I can. If I don't know the answer, I'll try and point you in the direction where you can get some more answers. So please don't be shy at that. Okay, So I get to see my surgeon next week. I see how everything's going. At that point, they will probably put me on a prenatal multivitamin, not to get pregnant, but just because it's got lots of good nutrients, especially minerals that should be having. One, to prevent the hair loss. So I haven't seen too much thinning, but I'm sure it's going to come. So um, that will probably be a discussion I'll be having with my surgeon. So I'll let you guys know how that goes. So thanks for listening to me ramble. Hopefully I've been able to be informative to you guys, and we'll talk to you real soon.